What's going on, everyone? It's Coach Miguel with Battle Apps Work and Recover, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a couple drills that you can do with the ACURABALL. Now these drills help you improve your head movement, your footwork, your hand-eye coordination, your reflexes, and your timing and precision. So these are a couple drills that you guys can utilize and pair them up with the ACURABALL. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first drill that we're going to do, this is specifically for the beginners. If you're a beginner with the ACURABALL, it's going to be basic. It's going to be the 1-2s, okay? We don't want to overcomplicate this. And again, the 1-2 is really basic. It's still a little difficult though, especially if you're starting. Don't be discouraged if you're not hitting the ball. It's a little tricky and it takes a while for your mind and body to synchronize to it. But we're just going to do 1-2s. And once you get a little bit more efficient at the 1-2, we can go on to singles. See here, and then you can rotate, and it kind of exploits too the coordination you have with each arm. So for example, on this side, I'm not I can definitely use some more ACURABALL training on it, but compared to this side, it's a lot better. But again, 1-2s, and then break them down into individual punches. Alright guys, drill number 2, this is a little bit more advanced. It's going to be the hit and catch. The thing I like about this drill is because it kind of correlates with real-time sparring or fighting. For example, this is how it looks. We're hitting it and catching it. Now you could compare this to a punch coming at you, and let's say you're going to parry and capitalize on that. So you'll be ready to fire. Your responses are going to be right there. Again, this hitting it and catching it. You can either hit and catch with the same hand, or you can hit and catch with the other hand. And you can do this while advancing forward, or you can do it while you're going backwards. So this is really good because it teaches you how to counter. The whole point of a counter is you're waiting for your opponent to strike, and you're pretty much ready. And again, you can either counter with the parry, come right up on top, capitalize on that, or while you're backing up and throwing your punch. So this really helps you calibrate kind of an outside force, and it gets you really used to just seeing incoming objects, okay? So again, if this was a punch, we'd be catching it. And again, it translates into a parry. And we'll probably do a little split footage for you guys to kind of show you an example of what I'm actually talking about. But again, first drill, just hit and catch. You can do it stationary. Sometimes you'll catch it, sometimes you won't, but that's the whole point of this. Switch stances. Once you get a little bit more advanced, instead of doing it in the same spot, stationary, you can actually add a little bit more movement. So sometimes I like to, simulate that I'm sparring, and every now and then I'll hit the ball, catch. So that's the second drill right there. It's pretty much hit and catch. And again, it really translates because it helps you work on your parrying. Gets you a little bit more accustomed to the flinching because you're seeing it coming and you're catching it at the right timing. And it really translates into sparring. And again, once you get a little bit more advanced, you can move around with it, hit it, catch it again. And so that's drill number 2. All right, so drill number 3 is going to be simple head movement. You want to start off with your basic 1-2s, and then once you're ready, you know, you're gonna slip that. You're gonna dodge the incoming ball. So this is how it's gonna look like. So what I like doing it, this is just a little bit more advanced, but I like hitting it, moving, and catching it. So there's almost 2 responses back to back. Again, you're slipping, moving, and catching. So again, it's not textbook head movement. We're not, you know, moving to the sides. We're more just simply dodging the ball, okay? And that equates to just you getting your body used to it, getting your body used to incoming danger. And again, this gets really close, so your timing has to be on point or else it will hit you. And it's not the funnest thing, but it teaches you. So again, this is how it looks. Just hit the ball and then slip out the way. Okay, so that's drill number 3 right there. Again, slipping it, and again, we're not necessarily slipping the head, we're just technically dodging the ball. And you can continue hitting it after that, or reset, catch, and start again. And just get a lot of repetitions in. All right, so drill number 4 is gonna be footwork. Technically, you're gonna be hitting the ball while simultaneously moving. The cool thing I like about this is, you know, you're so focused on the ball, right, that the footwork just almost comes in naturally, okay? But you want to be moving around, and we're pretty much synchronizing our punches as we're moving around, and just kind of doing intuitive footwork here. You can go in circles, backwards. But essentially though, we're constantly being aligned with the ball in front of us. And that's what's pretty cool about this. It teaches you how to be aligned, because it's always going to be right in front of your face. So you have to be ready. Footwork wise. So here's a couple variations though that you guys can do, a couple templates. So we can do circles, and again we're teaching our body and our hands to move together in correlation with the ball coming towards us. Okay? Backwards. So the other footwork drill I like to do is pretty much the side-by-side one, or excuse me, switching your feet, okay? So as I'm hitting it, right now I'm in orthodox, and I'll go into southpaw. And I'll sometimes dart switch at the same time while I'm hitting it. And sometimes, again, like, you're not gonna be 100% accurate on this sometimes, you know? It really depends on what state of mind you're in, how your body's feeling. But for the most part, once you're advanced, you're gonna be hitting it. So, switch. So that's it right there. It kind of looked like I was all over the place. But essentially though, I'm hitting the ball from orthodox, switching to southpaw, moving out, and just resetting. So those are some of the footworks you can do with ACURABALL. Again, you can do it to however your liking is, whatever works for you. But again, I like to, you know, switch from orthodox to southpaw, and you know, cut in angles. And again, the cool thing is that you're so kind of, when you're hitting this ball, you're pretty much distracted by it. And so it's almost really natural for your body to almost find its own way to synchronize with it. And that's what essentially, you know, they call it flow state, is when you're not really thinking about it. Everything just comes natural. So that's the neat thing about this. So those are our footwork drills right there for you guys. All right, guys, so the last drill, we're gonna be working on our peripheral vision. The reason why we wanna work that is because when you're actually fighting, you're not necessarily looking directly at your opponent's fist or any body part in particular. You're kind of just taking and processing what's in front of you as a whole. Because if you focus on something, you might get distracted by what else is coming around the corner. So by working our peripherals, we're gonna have kind of like an omnipresent view of what's in front of us. And the ACURABALL allows you to kind of train that. And essentially this is what it looks like though. I'm gonna be looking at the camera without necessarily looking at the ACURABALL while I'm hitting it. So you wanna take your time at this because again, you're not looking at it directly. We're just kind of teaching our body though to react intuitively, okay? There's really no, we're not pinpointing it, we're not staring directly at it, okay? So here's my run of it. And again, it's gonna look really sloppy if it's your first time, and a lot slower tempo. So here I am looking directly at the camera and not paying attention to the ball. The reason I want to do that is because it just, again, it teaches you how to react without focusing your attention onto the ball. You know, in the same way, teaching yourself how to react when you see a punch, a kick, whatever coming at you. So pretty much though, you're training your peripheral vision in an isolated form. Again, just with the ACURABALL, no partner required or nothing like that. And you know, you definitely want to be training your peripheral vision if you're fighting or just for hand-eye coordination purposes, okay? You want to be sharp, you want to be able to react to something that isn't necessarily in front of you directly. All right, the last part is going to be freestyle. I like to call it flow state, flow training, whatever. Just have fun with the ball, move around, experiment with it. You can do all the drills that we just talked about earlier and just kind of combine them all together. But essentially, we're just going to let our body, our hand-eye coordination do its thing, and just have fun with the ball. Try to be playful with it. Don't get too caught up into it. Don't get a little frustrated if you're missing. Just try to have fun with it. Incorporate a lot of movement inside the freestyle. So you can mix it up, catch, throw some strikes. And again, you can get creative. You can use your elbows if you're into that. I primarily, to be honest, use just my knuckles for the most part. But once you get in the flow, you can get creative and throw the elbows in there. Elbows, shoulders. You can block your shoulder like a Philly shell. And yeah, just have fun with it. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up today's video for the ACURABALL. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys implement the drills that we taught you on this video. Again, if you're a beginner, start off with the 1-2s. Once you're a little bit more advanced, you can start doing the head movement stuff, the footwork, the hit and catch. And once you're really advanced and you want to experiment with it, you can do the peripheral vision training, which I believe is a great form of training that you should implement if you're into mixed martial arts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to get your hands on the ACURABALL, don't forget to click on the link down below. You'll get 15% off on the ACURABALL on the Amazon store. And also stay tuned. We're gonna probably do a little live video on the ACURABALL. It's gonna be me and Isaiah just pretty much freestyling, messing with this, and you know, just kind of give you a better idea of how to really use this and how to move with it. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Miguel with Battle Labs checking out. I'll see you guys in another video.